Got a super tough quartzite hammerstone that I picked up. There's some right here too. It also looks super tough. It's quartzite. It's just grainy. So I'm not going to take that piece. Looking for something a little more fine-grained than that. Right here. That is pure quartz. That I am taking for sure. That is a score. Nice big white quartz. You can see the difference between the quartzite on the right and the quartz on the left. All right. Keep looking here. I really wanted to try quartzite though. I've napped a lot of pure quartz, but not so much quartzite. I'm looking for maybe something like that, if I could grab it. Yes, that is what I am looking for. Piece of quartzite. Just takes a little bit more effort and planning. I like to really select super pure pieces so that I don't struggle too much. This is a piece of quartzite right here. Let me put the phone down for just a second and knock a flake off. All right. This piece looks pretty good to me. It's not as grainy. Flake did not detach all the way, so it left that line in the rock. This is super sharp here. It's grainy, but you could use it. Oh, look at this. It's been a while since I've seen one of these guys. It's a horseshoe crab. Is it still alive? It might, I don't think it's still alive. It's heavy though, kind of stinks. So that is a horseshoe crab. I haven't seen one of these in so many years. That's awesome. I don't want to flip them over, but yeah, they are a critter. Here's a nice big piece of quartzite. This is going to be a lower quality though. But you know what? I'm going to take that with me. Super, super grainy on this stuff. I'm not going to take this piece. I'm just looking for some really good examples. This is a piece of quartz here. It's fairly flat, but I won't know the grain of it until I crack it open. So this stuff is pure quartz, and it's almost like a crystal. I'm gonna grab the flake that flew off so I could show you. See that? So that would be pure quartz. The quartzite is way more grainy, like I showed you before. But this stuff you could definitely make arrowheads out of, spear points, knives, whatever you need. So, all right, I'm gonna wander around a bit more, make sure I didn't miss anything amazing. And I will be live probably next weekend trying to nap this stuff. Let's see. That is my Great Pyrenees trying to kill the neighbor or something. Ignore him. I'm trying a thicker ishy stick to see if the flakes will run any different. Alright. Bigger one ain't working so well. It's a little loose. Try this. I have plenty of, I can't see the screen at all here. I have plenty of quartzite, so we'll get a point out of something. This is not heated or anything, so it's going to be incredibly tough. If all else fails, I have a piece of Texas right there. It's going to be hard. This is literally the stuff I found in my last live video on the beach. So gonna have a hard time getting that lump off. All right, let's see. I haven't tried any of these other pieces. Don't really know what to expect from them. That is more of quartz, so that's not what I'm trying. That's more of what I'm trying for. Okay, got 2 pieces. We'll see what we can do with this. I do not know how fragile this is, or not. Smoke from the fire pit going right in my face. Fire pit is right there. Okay, let's see. Got a message up on my screen here and I don't know how to fix it. Okay. All right. This is pretty nice, actually, for quartzite. Yeah, it's shooting flakes. Not incredibly well, but it's working. Alright, let's just say, if I break it, I break it. Let's just see what I could come up with. I should probably pressure flake this. Okay. I'm happy with the consistency of it. It's not super problematic. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I could just make a... I'm not going to be able to get that out, I don't think. Alright. Now I know why there's lumps in artifacts made of quartzite. Okay. I can't see. There's 2 people watching. Tip is going to be very fragile. So far, what I see is that it's hard to get those lumps out. And I don't want this to go too thin that way. This is gonna annoy me. But if I try to get rid of that, I'm likely to. Alright. Get the cord out of the way. Thinned it a little bit, tiny bit. Some more. On a lot of quartzite artifacts, they're quite thick. I see why now. And I feel like if I keep wailing on it, I'm gonna wind up snapping it in half. I just don't really know how durable this stuff is yet. It's not too bad. Did I cut myself, or is that in the rock? That's in the rock. Okay. Alright. On to this piece. So the answer is, yes, you can nap quartzite. It's just, do you want to nap quartzite? I don't know why I choose such stones for my live events. This piece is going to be very delicate around the base. My normal tactics are not working, so I'm going to try some different angles. That worked. That worked. Cool. Went out hunting this morning for pheasant, and I filmed a little bit. I saw one yesterday, but season didn't open until today, and I was about 2 hours away where I saw all those pheasants. So this morning, on opening day, I went out to the local hunting area here, and everybody was complaining that there were no birds stocked. So that was disappointing. Smoke is right in my face. Hitting hard and fast seems to be working. I don't want to do too hard though, because it is thin. Does some weird stuff. Alright. This is not like knapping flint at all. I don't know if you guys, I'm not seeing any messages or anything. I don't know if you guys watched the last live where I collected this stone, but more than likely, I will knap it again. It's decent, I just gotta get used to it. Quartzite. I don't know if I said flint. Quartzite, not flint. That was nice. That worked. So it seems like one of the tricks with this stuff is to hit hard and fast, but you got to be careful when you create these divots like that, because if you hit here, it'll probably snap here. So I'm going to be extra careful around there. Why am I torturing myself with quartzite? Because most people don't have flint to work with and they need a material to work with. And if you could work quartzite, then you are gold. It's not terrible. It's just going to be really hard to get it thin. For me, at least. Alright. You can see where I shot all the flakes up till there. I don't know if I want to try to thin it more. Does not seem like a good idea to me. Okay. Okay. It's got a little problem area there. Why am I doing this live? For a challenge. See if I can. And usually I could see comments and such, but today the light is just right that I can't see anything at all. Let's see, any comments? I see Aiden here. Hey, Aid. So that little lump is going to be a problem. if I hit it with the indirect. Let's try that. See if I could get the tip right. That does not want to fix. Okay. Oh, that did it. This is going to wind up looking like the artifacts around here. Crazy. I'm really afraid to do too much indirect. It seems like the force is too much for it. But I want to try to get it a little thinner so that it's sharp. Oof. That's terrible. So, man, it does nap. And obviously it does nap well because there are artifacts made of this all over the country. This is literally just a flake. Just like anything else, you have to learn it. I'm actually going to start putting notches in early to the best of my ability here. That's crude. Maybe antler. Maybe antler would grip it a little bit better. That is insanely tough to flake with antler. So I'm gonna save myself the shoulder pain there. Yeah, that is much, much easier. Man, I can't say I'm incredibly happy with it, but I'm sure if I kept on it and I kept napping this stuff that I would be much more proficient at knapping quartzite. Pushing it here. That's an ugly point, man. Just keeps hinging there. So it's got to be something different in there. Nice. So it is a different consistency in there, but I did manage to get the flake across. This is going to wind up looking exactly like a crappy quartzite point. Yep. Well, I wouldn't shoot it. I wouldn't trust it to hit straight. Seeing if I could somehow fix this without shattering it. Man. This other stuff I was working seems a lot tougher, but that's really thick, so that would kind of suck to try to make a point from. Wonder if this is how they did it. Just knock a flake off and... I mean, I've seen artifacts that definitely look like this. One in particular that I could remember was something called Stanley point. It was about this size. I doubt I could make it look like how it looked. But it was made out of quartzite. So I don't know, I do not know how to get rid of these lumps on quartzite. It just does not seem to want to. It's nothing like getting rid of a lump in flint. Nothing like it at all. And the more I try to thin it with those lumps, the smaller and smaller it gets. That did it. Alright, now I could still half that even with that lump. There we go. Nice. Alright. I'm curious about why the switch to quartzite does not seem to be as sharp or as forgiving as flint. So I don't know. I mean, I know they say that people stopped moving around so much, which caused them to use more local tool stones. But I don't know, man. Feels right. It feels sharp. I mean, that would certainly kill. It's not incredibly thick. It's got a nice hafting area. Let's see if I could thin this one little ear. So just an experiment on all this today. See if we can make a decent arrowhead. Look at that. That came off nice. Okay. So I guess that's just about done there. That's surprisingly easy on that piece. Let's sharpen it up a little bit. Yeah, this one is much better than the last one. Let me make those notches in here a little deeper if I can. Alright, I am not going to mess with that too much more. Stanley point I was talking about looked very similar to this. About the same thickness, maybe a little thinner right in there. But the same hafting element here, the same kind of notches, the same kind of flaking. Yeah, I'm happy with that. This stuff, Tim, is, I am not sure what it is. It does look semi-purple and red. It's got white, purple, and red in it. Yeah, that's sharp. That'll kill. That'll work. They put that on an arrow. But I believe Stanley points were actually spearheads for the atlatl. So can you nap quartzite for spear points and arrowheads? Yes. That is a definite yes. I'm happy with this one. I might put it on a necklace. Alright guys, I've been napping for 39 minutes. Came up with a crappy point. I wouldn't even, I don't know. Yeah, no. Junk. Let's see, did it come from this piece? It did come from this piece. So that's what it looked like on the outside. Just laying on the beach. Inside, get an arrowhead. Sweet. Alright guys, I guess I'm done. Whew. A little harder than I expected to get a decent one. You guys should try it. Let me know if let me know in the comments if you can nap this stuff and if you've made any decent points from it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay guys, I am done. I'll see you all later. Have a good one.